So this is a Kit Kat Chunky packed with Milo. I don't see these types of Kit Kats in fucking Bakersfield or in the United States of America. And there is this fucking magpie here, maybe just waiting for me to give it some food or drop some food. So this is what the Kit Kat looks like. It's different from the American Kit Kats. This Australian Kit Kat was much more delicious than the Kit Kats we have back in the United States of America, but it could also be that I just got used to and bored of the American Kit Kats. And if I were an Australian, I probably would be bored of the Australian Kit Kats, and if I were to go to the United States as an Australian that's never been there, I would probably prefer the American Kit Kat. But it was a really good Kit Kat that I tried here, this Australian Kit Kat. And then I went on a bus and I started heading out on the bus to Coconut Beach. But eventually, as I would find out, I accidentally took my bus way too far, and I ended up getting out of the bus like 1 or 2 miles past Coconut Beach. But the scenic route there was well worth it. Even before I got to Coconut Beach and even after I passed it. So I am like 10-15 minutes away from my home. They dropped me out here, middle of nowhere to me, because I don't know where the fuck I am really. All I know is that there's crocodiles and fucking snakes nearby. This is a very, very dangerous area. Just another day in Australia. Making sure there's no snakes around here. There's crocodiles in this beach. There's crocodiles pretty much in any body of water. Just assume any body of water here in Australia has crocs. I'm just walking down this street until I find a cool rest area to overlook the beach. It's starting to sprinkle a little. It will rain eventually. Pretty cool, pretty freaking cool. It's kind of strange how you pretty much have to assume there's crocs in each beach. Man, that sucks about this place. Welcome to Flying Fishing Point, Marine Stingers, Crocodiles, Cassowary Coast Regional Council. This place is home to those fucking cassowaries. Forgive the wind. Yeah, it's really windy. I wonder if I could survive a crocodile right now that jumps out of the water to try to reach to me. I'm probably 30 feet away from the water right now. I probably could survive. I would run that way. So the crocodiles aren't here. There's people that live here. And right there, the rainforest is right there. Looking down, make sure there's no snakes. I want to go chill under there to protect myself against a little bit of the rain that is falling right now. That sound reminds me of something I would hear in a fucking Jurassic Park movie. Just another day in Australia. Just chilling, drinking my water. We're looking the beach of my town. It's rainy right now, kind of. Just another day in Australia. So I am stuck
somewhat over a mile away from my beach. I got off the bus too late, but I'm only a mile away. And I see there's a cassowary sign right there, basically saying that, you know, there's cassowaries in this area. I'm staying a little bit free of the rain underneath this vegetation. There might be snakes in here, but I don't know. I'm just gonna wait a little. Maybe I should just fucking walk. Yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna walk. A part of me didn't think I was gonna be too bothered if it started raining, showering. I thought, I'll just get wet. But now that it's raining, I'm like, oh fuck, I don't wanna get entirely soaked. I'm already a bit soaked, but I don't wanna get entirely soaked. So it's surprising how good the shelter is underneath these trees here in tropical Queensland. It's stopping the rain by like 60%, 80%. So I'm just gonna wait a little until it stops showering, and I'm gonna start walking again. But god damn, dude, it's raining like a motherfucker here. This is Coconut Beach. Looks tropical, really tropical. It is pouring rain. I can't see a single crocodile at the moment. This sign here warns people of the possible cassowaries that might be found here, but I'm gonna walk a mile that way. Fuck it, why not? I got some fish and chips with Australian fish. Really awesome. The beach is over there. This tarp is covered in water, but yeah, I'm about to feast. I am at this Flying Fish Point Cafe. They sell all sorts of fish, lots sorts of takeaway. Pretty cool stuff. So, no more buses going towards my city. So I have to walk almost 5 kilometers through this jungle road, known to have cassowaries. And I'm a bit antsy, but I've been watching videos right now on cassowaries and how to survive cassowary attacks. Just stay chill, don't crouch, don't provoke it. We found a bunch of spider webs. Fuck, it's starting to rain. Fuck. I heard something over here. Crocodiles might inhabit this area. I heard something like a bird. Fuck, man. That's a really nice bird. I think I just heard a bird talk. This is much better than Delano, California. This is Queensland, Australia. I would rather much live here than Delano, that hot and gang-infested place where the only good people are the Filipinos. Delano sucks ass. It's the most dangerous fucking city in Central California, only behind Bakersfield. But even the people of Bakersfield aren't as bored as the people of Delano, because Delano is extremely boring. There is nothing to do there but to destroy your fucking body with drugs. But that's something that I wouldn't advise anyone to do. Delano is the worst city on the fucking planet. That's a nice see-through part of the river. I see that there's a sign over here that says, well, it's not necessarily what it says, but the implication of the picture on the signs says, warning, kangaroos and cassowaries are found in this area. And I think it's mostly for the benefit of people who might be driving that might accidentally drive and crash because there might be one on the road and they swerve. But I have like several miles still left to go to walk. I Turns out I was a little bit farther out than I expected. It's 2 something p.m. right now. It's like 2:15, 2:19 p.m. And I will be in my hostel at like 3:45. Just another day in Australia. So the car that passed in front of me, parked on the side, I think he might have been calling the cops to let them know, hey, there's this guy, he's walking on the highway, which I'm not even sure is illegal or not. I'm not hitchhiking. The thing is that my bus stopped running and I'm like 7 kilometers away from my town. So I just got caught in one of the biggest fucking storms I've ever been in. Like, maybe it didn't qualify as a storm meteorologically, if that's the word. But it was pouring and pouring. Like, there's a bunch of water on me now. And I was like, make this stop. It was getting so crazy that I couldn't see. I took off my glasses and then I could barely see. And the road was getting very slippery. And I was afraid that I might be able to, that I might slip and fall into the vegetation down. And I just said, God, please, God, make this fucking stop. Make this stop. And I started running. And like 2 minutes later, somebody pulled aside and they said, get in the car, we'll give you a ride. And they dropped me off. It was weird. I literally asked God to make this shit stop. And like 2 minutes later, I'm now in a car with warm, what do you call it? The freaking, it just was a really warm car. Very comfortable. People from Vanuatu. Oh my God, that's weird. And then she said, God loves you. She just started telling me, are you Christian? I'm like, that is so fucking weird. Maybe it was just a coincidence. Maybe I should marry an Australian woman that is not too bothered by my baldness, and like bring this woman back to California, United States of America, but bring her to Bakersfield. You know, sure, it might suck, but every Saturday and Sunday we can go to Hollywood, you know, other parts of California. So there's that. Like, sure, like if you know, living in Bakersfield might suck, but if you have the money after paying your bills, and California is really expensive, so sometimes most people don't have much money. You have the money to put the money in the gasoline, and because gas in California is expensive. Maybe put some gasoline in the car and like go explore California on our days off. Because I used to do that, explore outside of Bakersfield on my days off. That would end up costing $1,000 a year if I would do that every single Saturday and Sunday. That's what Artem from Gilroy does. He dates chicks and he travels constantly all over California. So maybe I should. By the way, that's not sweat on here. That's water from the rain on my forehead and on my face. Maybe that's what I should do. Marry an Australian chick and take her to California, United States of America.